Isolation Nation, hello. It's another Wednesday. Welcome to the Social Distancing Social Club, the only show that lets the audience be part of the comedy. It's memes day, guys. Send in those memes. Throw those at front row. Gets 2 memes for free. Anybody else throw those memes out? Meme the whole show. We're going to have a great time. Also, you know, this is the show. We don't sell you ads. We don't sell you toothpaste. We don't sell you stamps. So top right in the corner, you can Venmo. You can also PayPal at sdscshow.com, or you can send those super chats in on the YouTube. Rachel's here. Rachel, how are you doing today on this fine Wednesday? Are you excited?
I'm great. Yeah, good to see everybody. It's been, I missed everybody. It's been a week. We don't have Jody today. She's out doing press for Beyond the Edge this week and next, but she'll be back. She'll pop in, I think, sometime over the next 2 weeks. So to say hi. But Bowers and I got to hang out with her yesterday. We grabbed a little coffee. So
yeah, it was good. Very cool.
It was very sweet. You know who we do have? We have Taylor.
Jump scare.
Yes. Hi, Taylor.
Hello. God damn it, Ray.
No, Ray.
Not yet.
Oh, Ray's here. Hey, look at that. Good
I'm glad you're
Ray.
here. But you.
Hey, is there a visual shut up? Is that what it is? Did you just visually shut
It's your
him
quiet sign behind you.
No
so
problem,
if you
Ray.
want to send those memes, email it to sdscshow@gmail.com.
Okay, sounds good. We got 2 great comics, 2 returning champions, 2 are absolute favorites. It's his birthday. Andrew Rivers is here. What's up, Andrew? How are you doing, buddy?
Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you. It's an honor to be here. I know I'm breaking the rule that I'm only supposed to come on once a year, but it's
No, you're only supposed to come once a year. You can come on the show.
Oh, well, I'm way behind. I got a few to catch up on, so send me a DM. Let's go, baby.
I got to say, Rivers, I'm growing my hair long. The top is getting a little long, and I've decided if Andrew Rivers looks hot with long hair, everybody does. So I'm just going to see if I can do that thing, because, I mean, you know.
You're the first person to tell me I look attractive, so I really appreciate that.
Do you remember when you had the buzz cut? You look way better when you had the buzz cut. I mean, attractive is relative. I'm just saying, like, I had a buddy who had long hair, was super hot, lived in L.A., and he went to the Army and cut his hair off, and he came back, and I was like, oh, no. So then I was like, I should grow my hair. I think that'll help.
Well, I'm trying to get into hockey because I look like a hockey player, so I'm just like, so I can convince a girl at the bar. Like, I've already got the fucked up teeth, and it looks like I've been punched in the face. So
I mean, you look like a hockey player from the neck up. The neck down, okay, I don't think you have like hockey going. I've seen.
But they're wearing pads. You can't tell.
That's true.
If I said I was the 3rd string goalie for the Seattle Kraken, you'd be like, that's probably true.
I'm sure most hockey players are 145 pounds. Okay.
Andrew, are you going to keep your hair long?
Jen Murphy's here. What?
Nothing. Hi, Jen.
What'd you say, Jen? Or Rachel?
I don't think we can hear Jen. I got to hang out with Jen a little bit in Vegas this past weekend.
I heard that.
You did. Oh, no, you didn't hear me because I just didn't say anything. I just opened my mouth because I was about to say, happy birthday, Andrew. I didn't know it was your birthday.
Oh, then I talked. There you go. Happy
Andrew
birthday,
stole my thunder. My birthday was yesterday, but yours is today.
No,
I guess.
mine was yesterday too.
Yeah.
That's why I said happy birthday when
Was
I came.
yours
You guys have
yesterday?
the same birthday.
Oh,
April 12th. Yeah.
I figured that on. Okay, you're not on. Your birthday's not on Facebook, obviously, because I don't know when people's birthdays is unless Facebook tells us.
Bowers, nice job.
I accidentally scheduled 2 birthday boys. That's great. Nice work, me.
Boys, I mean.
I am a boy. Thank you, Bowers.
I'm saying birthday boys, birthday girls. Gender's a construct. Who gives a fuck? All right. Well,
Aries heavy show. I don't know why I said Aries.
Aries.
Turn off right.
Nice. We had a fun overnight game. Let's play that. It's a Chris Fleischer time of the year. So what are some cool new Lego sets we could do? Some new Lego sets. Greg Murphy had the middle finger Lego set, was recently upgraded to engagement ring blocks. Thought that was good. That was nice. And then that was from Greg Murphy. But my favorite was Shelly Aaron with the What's in the Box Lego set. That's where you build the box first and then put shit in it. I like that a lot. So that was the overnight game. Did we have a Night King? I can't remember.
I wasn't here on Friday.
Yeah, I don't think we did. Did we do Night King, Taylor? Oh, we did one, didn't we? Did we do one?
I mean, look at the Venmo and see if anyone's saying something weird.
Yeah, I didn't see any on Patreon, so I don't think we had any of that, but that's all right. What do we want to do now? Let's introduce the front row real quick. Let's pop them up real fast, then we'll get to a comic set.
Turn on your camera.
And just send JoJo the link. JoJo didn't get a link.
I didn't? I thought I sent it to her. I meant to. My bad, JoJo. I thought I sent it to her. But
all right.
She's coming in now. That's what matters.
All right, cool. All right. Well, let's see. We got a lot of fun people. I haven't seen you. Ray's here for a minute. I haven't seen you in a minute, Ray. Good to see you. Zachary's new. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you, Zach. I haven't been in a minute. Shannon Burke. I don't know if that's a new haircut or she's wearing a wig, but I like it. Either way, it looks good. Nice job. I can't tell if she's doing a femme fatale thing or she's like being an assassin. I don't know. I like it.
Yes.
But, you could sneak over something in murder and you'd always get away with it for that. We wouldn't know. All right, good job. All right, well, we're back to Ray. All right, so how's your week been, Rach? You got anything?
I was in Vegas.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I got to hang out in Vegas. Kelsey Cook was headlining Laugh Factory, and it was the first time. It was also her birthday. There was a lot of birthdays.
Wow.
So we just went down and celebrated. Yeah, and then next week I'll be in Austin at the Moon Tower Comedy Festival.
Nice. Andrew, do you do any birthday fun stuff yet? What did you do? Yes, I called him last night on his birthday. He's like, I'm folding T-shirts. I'm like, oh. It was Tuesday, so I'm not giving you too hard of a time.
Yeah, it's very exciting. Well, I was on family vacation and hanging out. My brother bought a second house in Palm Springs, so just taking advantage of everyone else's hard work and riding their coattails, you know?
Yeah, there's a point when your brother makes a lot more money than you when you're like, he should just give me some, right?
You know, put me in a Taco Bell commercial or something.
Something, you know, you'd think, I don't know.
I thought Hollywood was all about nepotism. Guess it doesn't run in my family.
So, Jed, did you do anything fun on your birthday? Any fun birthday stuff? You want some? Did one of your family members buy a new house in fucking Palm Springs or something? A second vacation house?
No, well, my family, they have houses, but no, I just went out to dinner with my mom, but I was also in Vegas the past week. And I saw Rachel.
Yeah, you're at the Laugh Factory, right?
I was at the Laugh Factory as well. It was a lot of fun.
Who were you working with?
After spending 7 nights in Vegas, I was okay to have a chill birthday.
Yeah.
I was working with Kelsey. The same, I was with...
Nice. Yeah, I remember one time I picked Jen Murphy up from the airport once after she got home from Vegas, and that's the most. I've never thought anyone was going to die more. You were so hungover the next day. Went to lunch, and because came back from Vegas, we went out to the comedy store, drank some drinks, and the next day went to lunch. And she was shaking. I was so scared for her. Like
I was not like that on this trip. I was not like that.
Okay, good.
I don't think I've ever been like that again. I barely could get a piece of food in my mouth that day. I know.
Yeah, it was
you look like you were about to drive me to the hospital.
I was a little worried about you. I don't get worried about we had one comic at Morty's once who got so drunk the night that he called me the next day. He's like, can you come here and bring me stuff? I don't know, I'm going to die. And so I get to his room and I've never seen anybody look worse. And he's like, can you do me a favor? And I go, what? He goes, nothing. Forget it. And I go, what were you going to ask me? He goes, I was going to have you hit me in the head with that toilet tank and kill me. But I decided I want to live. Don't kill me. You want me to take the lid of the toilet, hit him in the head with it, and kill him? Because that's how bad his head hurt. But hey, the next day he still partied. We had a good time. So, all right.
You know what I did? I do want to say one show in Vegas that people were raving reviews, and so I went with a couple of girls. We went to the Magic Mike show. Don't go. You don't need to go. It's terrible. It's not good at all.
Are you serious?
You know what's more fun than you'd think it would be is the puppetry of the penis. That's a fun show where they make their penises into balloon animals. It's hilarious.
It was more fun watching our friend's reaction because she was so excited about it. Like that was, yeah.
Oh, I thought everyone loved Magic Mike. I've never seen it.
It's like.
Is it too swarmy?
I'd rather go to a strip club.
Oh, bummer.
Oh, you're not close enough. You want the
No, it's just like the person.
The dongs are too far away. You're like, I can't even see his shaft. This is terrible. Is that what it is?
You don't even get to see dicks. But the person who stole the show, the hottest person on the show, was a chick who did this like aerial stunt, like soaking wet. She was so hot, and it's like, oh, you just upstaged all the dudes.
Well, it looks like Rachel doesn't like dudes.
Only one, apparently.
Yeah, she likes the one, you know. Well, maybe she was just critiquing all the Magic Mike guys' arms, and they weren't Kevin's arms. She's like, ugh, gross.
Probably.
These guys are all.
That makes sense.
Hey, we're gonna do a raffle. We're gonna do a raffle. Andrew, what are you gonna give away? What are you gonna give away from your wall? We're gonna take something from Andrew's wall and do it for the raffle.
Does Andrew know this?
Yeah, I talked to him yesterday. You can pick something. What's something you don't care that much about, but you like that's back there? Is there anything that you? I mean, are the fuzzy handcuffs off the table? Are those important to you?
Well, I mean, I was saving them for a special lady, but you know,
I mean, it's been a couple
be waiting
years
the rest
already.
of my life. So
yeah,
I mean, we can go the handcuffs. I'll also include like a piece of merch, a T-shirt or something like that, like a Xanax dog shirt.
If you want to throw in the raffle, $5 gets you in the raffle. We'll spin the wheel at the end, and you'll get pink handcuffs. And I actually think Rivers having the pink handcuffs not nailed to your wall might get you laid more. I'm assuming. I'm assuming when a girl walks into your bedroom and sees fuzzy handcuff nailed to your wall with pictures from a photo booth, they're like, I'm sure I want to be here. Right?
Yeah.
You know, when they reach for them, and you're like, it's not the right time.
Yeah. Well,
They call it pink flag.
I used to buy like trinkets at the airport on like like a little thing to remind me of like tours and stuff. But then everyone kept making fun of my decorate. They'd be like, "Your house reminds me of a 19-year-old girl's dorm room," and so now I'm just an airport T-shirt guy. I just buy. I just bought a Chicago Cubs T-shirt. I couldn't name a single player on the team, but.
You're also like a 19-year-old girl because your shower drain's full of long blonde hair, which is cool.
Oh, and those are just my pubes. Come on.
Oh my god.
You said you drew the drapes to match the carpet. Your pubes have always been that long.
You got to go backwards. That's how I say.
Way walks
That's what we
bowling.
say.
All right. We got anything coming in, Rach?
Just Kim Stewart put in for the raffle, so thanks, Kim.
All right, cool. Well, let's get to a set now. Let's quit fucking around. Let's get to a set coming up right now. You know him, you love him. It's his birthday, or was yesterday. Andrew Rivers, everybody! Woo!
Hey, thank you. It's an exciting time. They just ended the mask mandate for vaccinated people and liars, which is great. And look, I wear the mask all the time. I'm a good person. Just sometimes I forget because I don't leave the house anymore. The other day, I accidentally walked into a Whole Foods without my mask. Holy shit. It was like a near-death experience for me. I'm just minding my business. People are following me around the store and filming me. There's a Karen in the corner going, "Call the police. He's gonna murder everybody." I was like, shit. I think I accidentally discovered what it's like to be black in a Target. So, it's a tough one to open on, but it's crazy. The pandemic is over, kind of, but I noticed we're all moving at our own pace, and we need to remember to respect that. We all move at different paces. Like I was eating trail mix off the airport floor, and I accidentally made eye contact with a guy who was double masked. And there's just no way to recover from that. In his, I can't just be like, "Oh, it's better," But yeah, exciting. I just got back from family vacation. Nothing like 5 days with your brother's kids to remind you why you push away anyone you've ever loved. And do not want to make one of those, even on accident. I'm kidding. They all left on their own, but. I'm trying to get back out there, I'm on all the apps, Tinder, Bumble, Truth Social. All those ladies are real sad when they discover that Biden's not in Gitmo, so I'll be your shoulder to cry on. Some of my my woke friends make fun of me because I actually dated a girl that was a Trump supporter for a couple months, just trying to do my part to reach across the aisle. More like reach around the aisle, you know what I mean? But she ended up dumping me because I kept making fun of Trump. It was a big deal breaker for her. She ended up sending me like a 6-page breakup email. And at the very bottom, she wrote, "It's a shame people let politics divide us like this." I was like, "You're the one that's upset. I'm still trying to fuck you. Like, I don't understand. Why can't we just come together, if we could just look at things from a different perspective, like doggy style. I know that you would see things my way." And I don't know. Look, I gotta stop talking about my failed relationships on stage. Girls tell me all the time that they hate it, which is weird. I mean, Taylor Swift makes an album about all of her exes, and everyone loves it, I make an album about my exes, and a judge tells me to stop playing it on her voicemail, track by track. This is double standard. And, of course, like, I'm not saying I wouldn't go out of my way to date a girl that's a Trump supporter, but I feel like if everything else is great, and that's the main thing we disagree on, like, I can work with that, I guess what I'm trying to say is if that ass is round, the earth can be flat. I'm cool with that. We've all got to compromise sometimes. But we're too divided, and we got to learn to get along with each other, because if you're liberal, you're going to need conservative friends, because one day your car is going to break down, and then what? I'll tell you what, 3 douchebag comedians on the side of the road going, "I don't even know why we opened this hood, to be honest." There's green shit everywhere. They did not cover this in my liberal arts degree, And then you're going to limp to a Valvoline, and he's going to go, just give me 20 minutes. And you're like, all right, let's go, Brandon. You know, you got to get along. This Let's Go Brandon thing is my favorite because it's like code for fuck Joe Biden. And my favorite thing about it is that they say it like they think it hurts our feelings, you know? Like they're going, fuck Joe Biden. I'm like, oh, not my sixth choice for president. Oh, no. You know? Like, he's demented. Yeah, that's why we elected him. He doesn't know how to tweet. It's great. But, you know, we got to, you know, I think, I don't know how to phrase it. We got to let people go to their side. You know, I saw that the Daily Wire, which is Ben Shapiro, you got to say that Ben Shapiro's company, they're spending $100 million on kids programming for the next 3 years, which I think is great. You know, if you think Disney's indoctrinating your children, you know, go make your own TV shows. And I can't wait to see Republican version of TV shows for kids, you know, like, hey, Blue's Clues, can you help me find 11,000 votes in Georgia, you know? Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? She's in Ukraine looking for Hunter Biden's laptop. Oh. Introducing our newest character, Dora the Deporter. Yeah. All right, thank you guys very much.
Andrew Rivers, everybody. Tip jar is open, top right-hand corner. You can Venmo, you can
This is the shirt
PayPal.
I'm going to throw in here, so...
Okay, what's it say?
Reach around the aisle, come together.
Nice. And you can also send the super chats.
Someone's like, I take back my raffle entry. I don't want it anymore.
Exactly. I guess we have, you're talking about the car stuff. Yeah, conservatives are good with things with hoods, for sure. Let's see.
I'm going to steal that. That's great.
You can have that. Let's see. Did you say you know what it's like to be black in a Target or black and a Target? I didn't know if you said a or that works.
Yeah.
I like you're trying the push out method. I like that. You know a Trump supporter who can fucking write a 6-page anything? Jesus.
That's pretty
This is the same, which is just fuck you for 6 whole pages. Like they don't have a lot of vocabulary. And then I think the next shirt should be emotionally support doggy style. That'd be a fun shirt for you.
Oh, I like it.
So yeah, good stuff, man.
Thanks, buddy.
You know, how Rachel, anything coming in yet?
Yeah. So we had Frankie Berman tip you and said, great set.
Thank you.
We had Brad Campbell, Rivers, I love your service dog shirt. Hope to see you soon in Slut, which is actually Salt Lake, Utah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Dang it. I thought a slut was trying to send me fan mail.
I'm saying Rivers got a lot of following Slut because he did the dry bar. So you're like the most famous in Slut of anyone, right? Or that's the most famous you are. No,
Corey Michaelis has twice as many views as me for some reason.
Yeah, but he's hotter. He's taller. And it's not your fault.
Yeah, and he's funny. And, you know,
you're just as funny. You're just not as attractive.
I know, but, you know, why should that matter for anything?
Well, you'd think it would matter, but it does. God damn it. You know. Anyway.
All right.
Just because he's good looking and funny and...
Did you grow your hair long because he's bald as a fuck you to him? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, I'm growing out a wig for him, actually, because he can't grow his own. So
you're doing locks of love, one person at a time.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
He does not like that joke, but it's fun.
That dude would be unstoppable with hair. I'm kind of glad he doesn't have hair. There'd be none for the rest of us.
No hair or pussy?
I was going to let people decide what that meant.
Okay. Good. Well, yeah, if we take away one thing
I was going to say women. I wasn't going to say pussy, Andrew. I was going to say women. There's no women for the rest of us because I'm respectful.
Yeah. Come on.
Anything else?
Hey, there is. I was just going to let you guys finish.
Oh, okay.
Well, that doesn't happen to Andrew much. So
hey, look, once a year. That's the only time I get to
Andrew
finish, you know, so...
All right, I'll keep going. Kim Stewart sent you $10 and said, great as always. Can't wait to see you again this week in Des Moines.
Hey, that's going to be fun.
Nice.
Hopefully those jokes are good by then.
You'll get there.
Great. Aw.
Can you tell COVID jokes in Iowa? Because I'm not sure they even thought it happened.
Dude, I just got back from Fort Wayne, Indiana. I bombed my face off they broke out in like F Joe Biden chants in the middle of the show. It was like a baseball game. They were like slapping tables.
Are you serious?
Subscribe to YouTube. I'm gonna post some of those videos. But they just, even the premise of, I try to make it like, remember that thing a year ago? That was crazy. And they're like, we don't even remember. It was 3 weeks long for us, and it was.
I went back to Indiana in June of 2020, and there was no masks. No one gave a fuck about anything. I'm like, oh shit, this is a whole different world.
It's tough. Yeah.
Yeah. So they don't understand what COVID is for sure.
It's like telling jokes to my dad because he doesn't believe in me either. So
Holy Lord.
You look like you're sitting on a throne.
You
Rachel, you look like you're sitting on a throne with that fireplace behind you. Like, look like you're the Game of Thrones, like you are the queen. Like, doesn't it look like
we just talked about brothers with money, right? And I said I related. Please.
Yeah. So you're in his
give me some money. His camera's everywhere, so he'll hear that later. Tam Brown tipped you and said, Andrew, the whole set was fab. The Target bit's still my favorite. But Dora the Deporter made me almost spit my water out. You still don't have my boob size in your t-shirts.
Oh, yeah. I apologize. Well, get a boob reduction.
You could maybe cut 2 holes in it and they can just stick out the front of the t-shirt.
Get a crop top, make it,
Just covers up the nipples. That'd be great. Yeah.
The crop top would have to be just, the stomach, right? Because if it can't go over her boobs, like...
that's true.
You can't have a crop top.
I'm not that familiar with women's anatomy, to be honest. It's been a long time. So, if you could send me a diagram with some photos,
I'm not gonna do that. Hilarious. Let's see. We also had. There was other stuff that came in. Shannon Burke sent you $10. Thank you, Shannon.
Burke.
We had Cynthia send you $10 and said, "Let the river's hair flow."
Boom.
Or are you going to cut it? Like, what are you thinking? Is there any thoughts here?
Yeah, my goal, my July, I think, is the aim, because I recorded my last CD. I recorded the special in July, and so I think if I go, 1 year past that, it'll be a nice landmark. And
how long did it take you to get to where it was long? Was it 6 months?
This is 2 years in. Literally, I shaved it at 3 weeks into COVID because everyone was like, I need to get a haircut, open up. And I was like, it's not that hard. No one cares what you look like. And so I just went for it. But hopefully soon, I'm going to switch it up here.
And you've not had one haircut, not even a trim or anything?
I did get a trim in last July because I was
trim. He gets trim once a year. He told us this already. He gets trim once a year.
And then but other than that, just letting it free balling.
You're going hair commando. Is that your?
Yeah. Well, yeah. I want to get a haircut. I was saving it too because I have a couple tags where I'm like the hair thing, but I'm like, just don't keep the haircut because of a joke. Just.
Yeah, that was the hardest part when I'm thinking about losing weight. I'm like, fuck, I got all those great jokes about being fat. Fuck, I'm gonna lose 40 minutes of material. But that's worth it.
Yeah.
I'll write some skinny jokes.
I think we're caught up. We did have some people put in for the raffle, so we've got Anna D, Shannon Burke, Ryan. Yeah.
All right, well, let's get to this
everybody.
front row. Good job, Andrew. We'll hang on for a second. We'll get to the front row real quick. Let's see this front row. Introduce those fine folks. Then we'll get to Jen Murphy. I'm very excited about that. I hit the wrong button. What's going on? All right, here we go. All right, so front row today. Excited to see these people. Shannon Burke is here. Is that a wig or did you get a cut?
It's a wig.
Okay, well, looks good.
I'm in a show weekend after next, and I'm trying out looks.
Well, I think it looks great. So if my opinion matters at all, I would go with the wig. JP Sleepy Bear is here. I haven't seen you in a minute. Buddy, how you doing? How's the season going? You winning a bunch of races?
Oh, man. We had crazy couple warm spots in the winter time, so the lake, it didn't last long enough. That's why I'm ready for dirt season.
Yeah, I love dirt season, man. It's my favorite season.
It's coming soon.
Yeah. Nice. And that your car number 56, or does that change when you get a new? Is that the same car every time, or do you go find a new car every time?
I've raced this car 3 seasons.
And what kind of car is that?
That's a '84 Toyota Tercel.
Bless you.
Wow. Now, is everyone else in a Range Rover and you're just in his Toyota trying to chase them, or they all got 84 cars? Is there rules? What are the rules for the cars?
Mini stock is 101 inch or less wheelbase. That's from center to center, the front to the back wheels.
I'm less than 101 inches, so I could be in that range.
4 cylinders and front engine mounted only.
Oh, all right. Cool. Well, nice work. Well, I hope you do well. Patrick Yoakley's here. My buddy Trevor's driving through Texas. He said there's all kinds of tornado warnings. I thought, well, you might see Patrick Yoakley out there chasing some tornadoes as he goes through the Texas. I don't know if you're out chasing this week, but
not this week. But my friend Adam is, and he's currently in Mississippi chasing one.
Nice.
Or Missouri.
Oh, Missouri. Well, speaking of Missouri, Abby Wright's here. How are you doing, Abby? Good to see you. Are you in bed? Are you in bed? You in a hotel? You at home? You're very relaxed. I've never seen this Abby relaxed this much.
I'm having travel disasters, so I'm in a airport.
Well, you're
hotel.
still not. Wait, are you still not home from San Diego yet?
No, I did get home from San Diego, but I'm having a different travel disaster.
Oh, okay. Where are you at?
I'm in New Jersey at the moment.
Oh, that is a travel disaster. Oh my God.
Big yikes, dog.
Was it your birthday too? Or was it your birthday too, right?
It was my birthday this weekend.
Nice. Happy birthday. I went to New York, saw some Broadway stuff. That's awesome. Well, good. Happy birthday. Good to see you. I hope you get back home to beautiful Missouri instead of terrible New Jersey. I don't know, man. I think either way, you're probably fucked. Ray Benjamin's here. How you doing, Ray? I haven't seen you in a minute, buddy. I've got a bunch of people back. Good to see you, man. How you been?
I'm busy. We have a new kitten that's been keeping us shredded.
Gotcha. All right. Nice. Lindsey Brown is here driving somewhere. You going to the ice rink, Lindsey? You going more ice dancing? What you guys doing?
Right there.
Nice. All right. Well, good job. You had your big recital or whatever, right, last week?
Yeah, first ice show was
How'd it
Sunday.
go?
It was a blast. It was so awesome.
Awesome.
It was really
Well, very cool. Anna D's here is this one of your children, or this is a timeout from the birthday party? You had to pull somebody out of the thing.
This is my one and only.
Oh, nice. Well, she's adorable. Nice to see. What's her name?
Emily.
Emily. Now, can she hear us?
Not at the moment. I have it on my earphone.
Poopy!
Well, then I won't say fuck because Emily's right there. Good to see you, Emily. Zachary's here. What's up, buddy? Good to see you. How you been? People haven't been here in a minute.
Yeah, today actually I'm very sick with a cold, so I'm weak and tired.
Well, this is the perfect show if you're sick with a cold and let you be less weak and tired. That's what we do. We inspire people to get better. Okay. Are you Christine Thompson today there, Frankie Berman?
Oh, crap. I forgot to change that. Crap. I used my friend's Zoom. I'm sorry.
Okay. Well, there you go. Well, Christine Thompson's here. Good to see you. I don't like that glare. I don't know if you've ever been on the show before. We may work on that glare for next time, Christine. Good to see you. She's a she, her, hers. I like that. All right. Good job. Anyway, good to see you, Berman. How you been?
All right.
Good.
No complaints.
JoJo's here. Sorry I didn't send you the thing, JoJo. I'm sorry. I'm a dick. Good to see you.
Oh, it looks like actually it did go through. I think there was a problem with the email.
Oh.
She's got any.
She's got any. Look at that.
I just got any, half hour ago. So I'm going to sign it in front of you guys.
Nice. Let's go.
Joe. I'll get it darker, but yeah, there we go. Gonna send it off. So happy
Awesome.
to have it.
Very
Didn't
cool.
have time to blow it up yet. So.
Well, there you go. Blow it up. Take a picture. Going around the world. How many stops we got left? Does anybody know? It's almost, is it almost done?
I think it's almost done.
No.
Not close. Not close.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
2 months. So.
Well, speaking of that, Tam Brown, how you doing, Tam? Good to see you. So how many people's got to go through still? See, that's what we're saying. See, Andrew, we need to take a screenshot and see if you can fit that into a T-shirt somewhere.
I'll special order a 3X for you if that'll work.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I think
Give me a couple weeks, but I'll put one in on my next order.
Yeah, I think she's a 42 double P. Is that what you are? I don't know. I'm kidding. Frank Berman's here. Good to see you. Frankie's here.
Yes,
it's Christine's friend Frank. How are you?
Now show off your tits for us. Come on.
There we go. Is that it? Is that the whole group? And that's the video front row. Thanks for being here, guys. We appreciate you. As always, we got anything coming in, Rach, to catch up on before we get to Jen Murphy? And we're going to also do a pet of the week. We had a pet of the week for Yoakley here coming in a second, so we'll do that after Jen.
Amazing. No, we're ready for Jen.
All right. Well, coming up now, it's also her birthday. I am such a great booker. It's Jen Murphy, everybody. Woo!
Thank you, Bowers. This is the best birthday present ever. I went out to dinner with my family last night, and At the end, they were like, does anybody want dessert? We're like, no, we're full. And they're like, okay. And then afterwards, Mom was like, we didn't even sing to you. I'm like, I know, thanks. That's what happens. That's what happens in your late 40s. She's like, why didn't you order dessert? I'm like, why is it up to me? Anyway, tell the little girl that was there to enjoy her birthday when she's young. Anyway, that wasn't part of my set. I don't know why I even said that. I was working on a cruise ship recently, which means I went back to my first buffet. And I walked in one night, and like, if you're not expecting a pig head, like a full real, it's very jarring. I just like stopped and turned around. I was like, I wasn't expecting that. You can't just like surprise a pig head on me. You should put a sign that's like up ahead, live dead animal. I know those two words together don't make sense, but you get what I'm trying to say. Also, I feel like the pig head can only really be used in a large gathering like that. If it's like a buffet or when people have a really big party. But if a guy invited me over to his house for dinner and I showed up and there was a pig head and he was like, you want a bite? I'd be like, get the fuck. Everybody would be like, psychopath, this guy's gonna kill you. I just don't think it's fair. Anyway, I feel bad for the pigs. Anyway, I recently, I don't really have a punchline for this. It's more of just a question for the audience maybe, is that I went out to dinner with a friend a few weeks ago, and I'm just wondering, what's the proper amount of time to wait to take your next bite of food when your friend starts crying? We were at a Mexican restaurant, and I just had this nacho in my hand. She started crying, and I was like, this would probably be really inappropriate right now, right? I guess. How long am I supposed to wait before I can shove this deliciousness into my mouth? It's very awkward. I was like, can I get a few of those tears in my margarita? It needs a little more salt. I am single. I always think it's nice if a guy asks like where I live, but really I prefer the kind of guys that ask where I stay at. Oh, thank you, Bowers. I wasn't sure if anybody would get that. I can always count on Bowers. I was in Vegas this past week, and on Saturday night there was like some big UFC fights going on, but I was in this bar that there was no sound, so I'm just watching the UFC with like no sound, which I'm not into the UFC, so if you're watching that without any sound and no commentating of what's going on, it just looks like two men that are like extremely in love. Like I've never had any man touch me that passionately. I'm just watching them. I'm like, this is kind of like a cross between like The Notebook and Brokeback Mountain. I don't know what's happening here. I am single. Sometimes I feel like I judge men too quickly just based on like a small thing they might tell me. And I think it's just because I get visuals constantly. Because I was talking to a guy recently I thought was cute, but then he told me that he prefers to take baths instead of showers, and I was just like, because I was like on a special occasion or when you're in a fancy hotel, and he's like, no, like every day. I was like, that's your number one form of cleanliness? Like a bath? But I think it's because of the visual I got, because like if I picture a woman in a bathtub, it seems like really sexy, right? It's usually like, you imagine like bubbles, candle, like a glass of wine maybe. Maybe a little like nip sticking out of the bubbles. But with a dude, I just picture him just in this like tub of like lukewarm water. You know what I mean? Just facing straight ahead, just like staring at the tiles, like contemplating every life decision he ever made. Just like, ugh. Maybe like a few floating pubes. The pubes, my fingers are the pubes. That mean? I live in LA, so I am gonna miss COVID a little bit just because traffic is fully back. It's okay though. I don't mind. I try not to complain about traffic. I don't mind because I have a pretty nice car. Years ago, I had like a really shitty car, so it was awful. But now it's all right. I used to have such a shitty car. Anybody else have one of those cars that's so shitty that like it doesn't start unless you blow into it? You, my parents are so proud. All right, guys, that's my time. I'm Jen Murphy. Thank you so much.
Jen Murphy, everybody. Tip jar is open. Top right. You can Venmo. Send in those PayPals at scscshow.com or you send in the super chats on the YouTube. So I just realized, so you have one more year to get your 50 in, right? Is that what we're deciding? You're 50 for 50? You got a year left?
Oh, yeah.
64 days? What number are you on?
I
You on
forgot
5?
about it, but I have been working on it. I totally forgot about that. Oops,
Yeah, you got
I
one
might
year,
have
dude.
added one to the list.
All right, cool. Nice. Zoltan. All right.
Thank you for the reminder, Bowers. No, I have 2 more years. I have 2 more years.
Oh, okay. Well, good. You had plenty of time then. I thought you had one more year. All right, nice. You're totally right about the pig's head. I do want to now have just one person over and have a full pig head on my foot, like a whole pig. Like, what the fuck are you? Or maybe a baby tiny pig if it's only one person. Would it be a baby pig if it's only one person? That'd be worse. I don't know.
I mean, that almost sounds adorable.
Yeah, it might be cute. I don't know. Your friends cried. I love that too. I think, especially if she cried about being fat and you're like eating nachos while she's like, I just don't know what to do. I can't lose any weight. You're like, I don't know, man. That sounds like it's
Oh, that's good. I like it.
Yeah, where you stay at. Yeah, I love that a lot. Where you stay. Oh, God. So what you're saying is the UFC is the ultimate foreplay championship? Is that what you think it is?
You're so good. Oh my God. I love you.
And then starting to blow into your cars. Like, I love that. It's great. And yeah, so good stuff. We got anything coming in, Rach?
Yes, we do. All right. So Frankie Berman tipped and said, funny set. And then Kim Stewart sent you $10 and said, amazing.
Thank you, Kim.
Shannon Burke sent you $10 and sent you, says for Jen, and then it's an emoji of stacks of $100 bills with wings.
All right. Means I should go back to Vegas and try and multiply that $10.
Did you gamble at all while you were there?
Not much. A little video poker. I really gotten hooked on like sportsbook now, like betting on basketball games and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Because then I can place a bet and then watch the whole game instead of sitting like and it feels like I'm gambling through the whole game.
Yeah, it's like for $10, it's 3 hours for $10.
Yeah,
Opposed to like you sit at a blackjack table and you lose $10 every 10 minutes, minimum. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
At least I do. I'm terrible at games.
Yeah, I played roulette and I didn't, Kelsey and I played, I think it was like past midnight on her birthday, and she's like, oh, okay, we took out $50, and she's like, I'm going to put it on these two, and I'm like, I'm going to put it on the opposite of yours.
Nice.
And I ended up losing it all.
Yeah,
What I do in Vegas, one thing I do, the only time I ever win, sometimes in Vegas, what I'll do is like, let's say we take an Uber and it's $60, I'll go put $60 on red or black on roulette. And then it either pays for my Uber or it costs double. And then I do that with dinners. And like about 3/4 of the time, if you just bet once, you can win. Like, I pay for that Uber. I pay for that dinner. So, but like if I sit down, I always lose with it. 5 minutes.
That's a good system.
Yeah, but if you bet once, it's 50-50. You know, it's a little better for me. Anyway.
That makes sense. Abby Wright sent $10 for each comic. Thank you, Abby.
Nice.
Tam tipped you and said, Jen, UFC is very erotic with no sound. I love the whole set. Is she saying she didn't have the sound on for you either, and that you were erotic?
Yes. Jen Murphy's very erotic without the sound.
Pam is.
Once you can hear her, it's funny, but without the sound, it's very erotic.
Oh my God, I should market myself that way. Just watch, don't listen.
You know, you're the first ASMR comic. You're like, so what happens if we go down the thing? And
That's why none of my boyfriends ever listen to me anyway.
Oh my God. I wish I had Andrew's hair. You
have Andrew's hair. You
Look at this.
Come on.
I'm a mess.
You're doing fine. You look great.
You're also having way more sex than him, so you're having more sex than Andrew. So your hair's fine.
50 for 50. I got a long time to catch up.
Don't rub it in. I know.
No, he's rubbing it out. He's rubbing it out. That's what he's
not
rubbing shit in.
Stop saying my age on here, Bowers. Come on.
Oh, my bad.
I got 10 more years to complete this.
My bad. You're 32. Yes, you've got 18 years to get 50 dicks in you. Let's go.
Well, Jen, call me. I mean, geez, what is this show?
I mean, if you're looking for dicks, I know some people. That's all I'm saying. But I have a feeling, Andrew, you don't stay at anywhere, so she's not gonna like you.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
My Wi-Fi cut out at just the right time. That. Do we want to? Let's do the pet of the.
Let's do the pet of the week. All right, here we go. Here we go. So this is Savannah, right? Gonna here. Okay, Savannah is a black and white Japanese chin. Group rescue. 41 dogs were rescued. That's awesome. She was born in 2004, which I think makes her 18 years old. She used to love to run and color around, but now she's she used to run and play, but now she's just a cuddle bug, and she likes to ride in her little stroller. So I've written a limerick about Savannah.
Oh, she's so old.
Little dog. And it goes, we'll see if this works. All right. Savannah has had some very good years, watching Yoakley drink whiskey and beers. This Savannah cuddles tons, while our Savannah hates puns. So to say that she gets pupparental treatment would bring ours to tears.
Nice job, Bowers.
So there you go. There's the limerick for the dog.
Is Patrick even here? Yeah, Patrick is
here. He's here. He's all clean shaven.
Let's talk to him real quick. Patrick, 18 years old.
Yes, ma'am.
He said they lived to be 20. They lived to be 16 to 20, and yeah, so
16's average, and the longest living I know is about 24, and he's still kicking.
Now, I will say this. I think dogs are getting older also because we didn't used to give a fuck about them, and they just lived in the yard, and so they would die in like 10 years. But now we have science diet. We help them. We feed. The dogs can live to be 30 now, probably. I'd imagine, right?
Well, fun fact is the Japanese chin came to America by route of Japan, originating in China, but they are known as sleeve dogs. And so in Japan, the emperors and the people of high stature are the ones that owned the chin.
Nice. Well, you're continuing that tradition because you're a very important person. So I like that. You're part of that.
So I looked up, I was like, surely, what is the oldest dog to have ever lived? 29 years old. There was an Australian cattle dog that died in 1939.
That was 29 years old?
29 years old.
You know what's crazy is he didn't even die of natural causes. He had a bunch of stock in the stock market. Black Friday, he jumped off a fucking building. It was suicide. He was heavily leveraged.
That's
Bowers.
It makes me very sad. No suicide dog jokes ever again.
Oh, my bad. He had a bunch of money in the market. Plus, he would have been dead anyway. It was 75 years ago.
It's the barket. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
I can just imagine the dog getting so many gains in their stock market and their just tail is wagging.
And the barket has the S&P, which is shit and pee.
And I guess the oldest current dog. Oh, right now, yeah, he's 21 years old. He lives in Florida. That's a thing.
I thought Nick Cannon was in his 30s. He's the oldest dog right now, right?
No, he's just in the dog house.
I thought he had 11 kids. Didn't we find out he has a bunch of kids from a bunch of different people? He's like
probably
total dog. Anyway, well, there you go. So we're happy for Savannah. So cool. How many chins you got? 12, right?
One.
The most we've ever had at once is 8. We currently have 3 chin and 2 English toys.
They're really cute.
Nice. Very cool. Everything just fell off my Bengals hat keeps falling down.
Again, no more dog
my
suicide.
Bengals hat keeps falling off this stupid globe. I keep trying to put my Bengals hat on this globe, and it keeps falling off and knocking everything over. It pisses me off, but I won't give up on it. Maybe I should make the hat bigger. I don't know. Anyway, anything else coming in, Rach?
No, I mean, send in those raffles. You've got a good chance of winning. Andrew, are the pink furry handcuffs, have they been used? Maybe that would deter people.
Not for
what do you think if they're used?
Sexual purposes.
Will people buy them more or less if they're used, Rachel? What do you think? I think they're used, they go more. I think they're more in demand if these used them. right? Like it's
There
like
are
game,
no
like game worn
stains, there are
jerseys.
no,
Stains.
Yeah, sticky parts. It's all good.
You know what? I'm sorry I asked.
Yeah, what are you handcuffing her hands to, dude? Come on, her arms are up here. Why would there be stains on them? Jesus.
He's got a wrist fetish.
ex-boyfriend. You know, he's got a.
Here.
You think he handcuffs girls in the
Please
back
show me
for
again
sex?
how to use them.
We had different visuals. I thought they'd be back here.
You think he handcuffs a girl's hands behind her back to have sex with her?
Yeah.
No,
That's
that's,
not how
when I
handcuffs
put her in
work.
the trunk first. Come on.
And then he holds onto her hands and it's doggy style.
I'm with you, Jen. That's what I was assuming.
Like a horse.
Yes.
No,
okay.
no, I'm not.
Now
on the
we're
same
thinks I own a bed frame. Like that is
true. That is true. You have nothing to do with the handcuffs too. My bad.
Bowers, how do you think
why
they
I
work?
thought of it because I don't own a bed frame, so I was trying to think, where are you gonna?
Oh, you tied somebody up. You tied him to the thing here and
You
the
can't.
baseboard.
Handcuffs are close though. You can't handcuff them like that.
You might want to handcuff to a bed. I thought there'd be
Good point,
sets of
Rachel.
them. That's a solid point.
Those are different. Those are like ties that you tie up. These are handcuffs, so they got to be close, right? So either that or I guess behind you.
But if he only handcuffs one hand, then she could be like, she's right.
There
That's
you
true.
go. That's what you do. It's not as sexy as much as just keeping her there.
And that's a felony.
I like
Andrew,
your
you're
gear
going to
up,
be
Ben.
number 50. I'm going to save those handcuffs for last.
There
All
you go.
right.
Boom.
You got to win the raffle first.
He has to handcuff both her hands because then she can't blow her whistle. Okay. That was too far. That was too far.
Blow my whistle.
It's a pet.
is that
It's
what
a
Jen's
dog
talking
whistle. It's a
about?
dog whistle. The joke we were making. There you go. All right.
I'm sorry, what? I didn't hear that.
I said, is that what
Leslie,
Jen-
I fell down a well.
It was a dog whistle joke. And God damn it, Ray, stop it.
Yeah.
Number 50 is Andrew. I like this. Let's march through. I think this could be a fun blog post. Like it's a blog on, you do it and then we know Andrew's the finish line. He's number 50, and then it's just a matter of how quick you get. Everything's falling off my stand.
Oh my God, you're a mess.
I'm a mess. I got a confession on the table. All right.
Bowers getting all excited over there.
I am. I'm just. The idea of you getting laid makes me very happy, Andrew.
Oh,
However
man.
it happens. If it's 2 years from now, and
Has
it's
it really
December-
been that long though? Like, or is this a shtick?
Oh, good point.
Or like
Well, I mean, long to other people, is different.
I've said that a lot in my life, Andrew.
Look, 4 inches is huge to me. It was like
Think
2
things big if
weeks
it's in your
ago, but
butt,
it wasn't. It wasn't
weeks?
worth. It was. Well, let's see. What do we got here?
Was
Are you
that-
counting?
on the calendar.
3 weeks ago.
It's on your calendar.
No, I just remember where I was. What show I was doing, and where it was a whole.
It was a sex show. It was a sex show. Is that
I
on your
got
calendar, too?
kidnapped. This stalker lady kind of. I knew I wasn't gonna have fun, but I knew it meant a lot to her, so I just kind of went through with it.
Sounds like you're doing charity for.
Yeah.
You say lady. How old was she? Like 60?
No, she was 43 maybe.
Okay.
But
Older than me.
she like DM'd me and was like, "I'm coming to your show," and I was like, "Cool." And she has a ton of followers not for comedy, but I thought like, hey, maybe if I bang her, she'll give me a shout out. I get some plugs here, but
You got some plugs.
but yeah, she was just insane, and like she came to the show with a friend, and then we were having a drink, and I was kind of sitting there like, I don't think I like this lady, but then her friend was like, I want to leave. And so she was like, here, take my car, I'll stay. And she was like, you can give me a ride home, right? And I was like, yeah, I guess so. And I just resigned myself to being like, and then in the car, she was like, so I have a 15-year-old son, but he's instructed to turn his music up and not leave the room. And I'm like, oh, jeez, like this is all.
Andrew!
Wow. She pre-planned the whole thing.
She had a whole plan, She also bought early bird tickets and then sat in the VIP, and I was really mad about that. And she kept filming the show, and I was like, what, like stop, But
So has she given you a plug since then? or?
no, she didn't. She never followed me back. I think she got a little drunk. So like by the end of the night, her friend crashed her car, and so then. Her like she's like getting all these text messages, and it's like 2 a.m. I'm like trying to leave, but then she's like, my friend just said my car is totaled, and I'm like, Yeah, they're there. It's crazy. I'll stay with you for a little bit.
I think I'd like to donate all my tips to Andrew.
But I know I have something coming up in a week, so I'm excited. So I've got someone that I've hooked up with before in a town. I'm performing there.
I don't want to
so
talk
I'm
about the
excited.
consistent. I need to go back to the train wreck.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I wanna know, Andrew, is there a number of red flags that's too many? You just named like 11 things in a row.
Andrew is colorblind.
And you still fucking went and did followed through, which I'm impressed with.
I know, like I said, I know she had this whole plan. I didn't want to ruin her night, and I thought there's a chance maybe the sex is great, and then she's crazy in bed or something. But no.
Can we go back to so she slid into your DMs, and at the end you said she didn't follow me back and she didn't post anything. So like she didn't even like.
I know, but I think also because I like kind of ghosted her, I just kind of left. Like she was really drunk, and so she was like, am I gonna see you ever again? I was like, oh yeah, sure. I mean, whenever, But I think she couldn't. I wasn't sure if
she could tell you were lying. Is that what you're saying?
I don't know, but I think she was too drunk at that.
Did you have your fingers crossed visibly in front of her? You're like, no, of course we'll see each other again. Of course we will.
Well, I'm a bad liar. Bowers knows that too, but yeah.
Did you sneak out of the house? Like, did you sneak over?
I walked out the front door, and she knew I was leaving, and I said goodbye, and and she was like, "Do you want to have sex one more time?" And I was like, "Nah, I think we're, it's real late. I gotta get back."
That's a good question. Did you hang out with the 15-year-old? Did you meet him at all?
Yeah, I knocked on his door. I was like, "Hey, turn those jams up. Let's party, play Guitar Hero." Or something.
You don't want to hear what's about to happen. I turn up the music there, big dog.
He beat me in Madden, but I was like, "I fucked your mom. I win." So.
But by the way, you usually say that to people on Madden when you're playing Xbox Live. This is the first time you've been able to do it in person, and it was real. Yeah. Oh yeah, I fucked your mom. It actually made him cry in real life. That's awesome.
We need more Andrew hookup stories. This needs to be a segment. This is fantastic.
It is.
Jen, one of my favorite moments, we told this on Origin Stories, I think, but one of my favorite moments was Jen, when Andrew was staying at my house, he had hooked up with one of our servers from Morty's, which, we encourage, but that's not usually the case. You're not supposed to do that so he thought he was in big trouble, and he made her leave because he didn't want me to see that she was there because I was out of town. But as she's leaving at 6 a.m., I'm coming in at 6 a.m. because I drove all the way home to get home. I'm like, oh, hey, what's up? And then I was sitting on my couch because I knew he thought he was in trouble. He had to leave the next day to drive to Wichita, and he literally stayed up there till noon, where he had to the last second he could leave and not be late, and he had to walk by and I'm, hey buddy, how was your night? He's like, we just watched a movie, I promise.
Liar.
He was like, hey, I'm more likely to rebook you if you hook up with the waitress. She's hot. She seemed like she's into you. And I was like, oh, well, I did. And then he was like, cool. And I was like, I thought that was like a trick coming. And
jail.
Like, nope. Yeah.
Bowers had the best rules as a booker. He's like, you better get drunk and you better have sex while you're here.
Not with me, but with somebody.
Yeah, he was like, look, if you say you're going back to your hotel room to write, I want to see those jokes on the next show. You better, And so I was like, I can't.
That was when you weren't writing. That's also in the days when you had your 25 that you thought was going to make you famous. You're like, I can't write new jokes. The Sprite joke is what they don't know who I am without the Sprite joke. And I'm like, okay, good. Those are the days. All right, are we time for
we had a question. Kim Stewart, Andrew, she wanted to know, who you banging in Des Moines?
Oh, you're going back to Des Moines?
Des Moines? All right.
No, you said you're going in a week to a place, and you said you're going to be in Des Moines in a week, right? She put it together.
Well, it's yeah. It's Oklahoma City, so.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so Patrick.
He's got those cute dogs. I don't know.
Yeah. Patrick and Patrick and Rivers are going to do a little UFC. Jen's going to watch it without the sound. Right.
Yeah.
We caught up, Rach?
Yeah, we're caught up.
We want to do the memes?
Yeah, let's do the memes.
Let's do some memes.
All right.
Meme so comments, you're going to pick your favorite meme and just tell us which one it is at the end. There we go.
All right, here's what I got so far. Get them in right now.
Get them in. I know we're a little early, but get them in.
Yeah, get them in. All right, so as usual, we start with Cobb Marley.
There you go.
And I will tell you on air, Gus, yours didn't make sense, so I didn't put it in, but thanks for thinking of us. Next one, Dora the Deporter. And if you look at Boots,
He's got handcuffs on.
They get fuzzy handcuffs.
Those Rivers handcuffs, because that makes it a lot more sense.
No, we're not gonna say this child put fuzzy handcuffs on a monkey.
We don't know if the monkey's a child. How old's the monkey?
A child's involved. No.
Okay, solid point.
Just watch, don't listen. Love that
It's the
one.
same color too. So.
Oh, hilarious.
Jesus. Rachel's Magic Mike show.
What?
So why do you like Magic Mike? There's a bunch of fat middle school kids. That's hilarious.
This will be prosecuted and deported from the USA. You can see. You see she crossed the border.
Oh my god.
All right. Y'all can read. A little light on the memes today, but that's what we got.
Can I see Gus's? I want to see
right,
how
I'll
not
put it
makes
down.
sense. It doesn't.
Gus is just.
I love Gus to death, but this wasn't even the right show.
Was it a Ask Us Everything again?
Yeah.
Of course.
Let me hold on. I'm gonna stop the share and restart the share. I don't get it.
They're wearing the same pants?
I don't know. Gus, I love you, but you confound me.
Those are photos from Tacoma Comedy Club. So
Okay.
Those are my.
You.
Those are Andrew's
He called it
legs.
Stephen Daniel Rivers. So those are your legs, Andrew, I guess?
Yeah.
All right.
Did you get
all three of them?
All right, I'm gonna put myself on screen real quick. Hey, Gus. I love you, but the way you submit memes makes me feel I'm as high as you are. And if that's what you're going
stop
for,
zooming
keep
in
going.
on my. Yeah, please stop zooming in on my lower half. I would appreciate that.
And also, Tam has a shitty doodle that she can show on.
Oh,
screen.
excellent. Love that. Tam, you getting the full spotlight treatment?
I forgot it was meme day, and I did it by hand.
We love shitty doodles too.
This is the sad man in the bathtub with the floating.
It looks like someone handcuffed to a potato, like a really small person.
Handcuffed. Yeah. Either way, just
handcuffed to a
my own interpretation.
This guy's getting no UFC.
No, UFC from anyone.
I love that.
All right. Any other memes come in while we were bantering around?
I
Is that
don't
it?
see any.
All right. Well, I really liked I liked Rachel's Magic Mike one was I think my favorite. What was the one right after that one? I like that one after.
I like the Dora the Deporter, the one with the monkey, the handcuffs. That's my
Okay.
favorite.
All right. I'm voting for the Magic Mike show with all the wrestler kids. I thought was funny. Jen, what's your favorite?
They were all so good. I really love Cobb Marley, but I think I have to go for the Magic Mike one too.
All right.
It's so good.
Andrew.
I voted for Ready for Sex Guy.
Sex Monkey. You vote for Sex Monkey. Okay, so
Taylor, what about you?
Taylor, what's your vote?
Well, I think we should just say the wrestlers. That's a good one. They're all pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, they're all good. Good
So
stuff.
that would be Frank Berman.
Berman.
Good job, Berman.
Congratulations.
Nice work.
Congratulations.
All right, well, let's plug some stuff before we raffle off Andrew's handcuffs. Jen, where can we find you? What you got coming up? Where you at? Live, virtually, whatever.
You can find me at Jen Murphy Comedy on Instagram and all social media. I'm going to be in Southern California for a little bit. I'll be in Huntington Beach. I'm headlining the Rec Room on May 1st.
Cool.
You go to my website, jenmurphy.live, and that has all of my dates.
Sweet action. Andrew, what you got coming up?
Andrew J. Rivers, Instagram, YouTube, OnlyFans, and I just added a Shopify store so you can buy my merch online now. So if you just go to the link on my Facebook or my Instagram, you can get it there, and I'd love that.
Cool. As for me, at Bowers Comedy, join my Patreon. It's only $8 a month. I'm figuring out how to get better at it. So check that out. A lot of fun stuff. I put some stuff up yesterday. There's a video of me at my fattest, which was hilarious. I forgot how fat it was. It's crazy how fat I used to be. Anyway, so this is before I lost weight the first time, like 280 fat. Anyway, also Connor Daly, race car driver, Indy 500, and IndyCar driver, is on Origin Stories tonight at 5:30 Pacific. He had a flight thing, so we're pushing it a half hour, 5:30 Pacific for Connor Daly. And then not this weekend, but next weekend, I'm at TK's Comedy Club in Addison, Texas, in Dallas. So come check that out. I'm not on the website yet, but he's working on that. He told me to call him. And then I'm with Steve, May 9th through May 24th. I'm touring with him. So stevehofstetter.com for all those tour dates. It's going to be a lot of fun. So check all that out. Rachel, anything else we got to catch up on? Or
yeah, I want to plug. So actually, all this talk about Des Moines, JB Ball is headlining the Des Moines Funny Bone for the first time ever.
Nice.
Memorial Day weekend, the 27th and 28th. So please get tickets to that. I'll put it in the chat. And then I might also show up for that show. So maybe come hang out.
You know what's funny about JB Ball, Rachel, is when he came to Indy, I really liked it. I thought he was one. I'm like, that guy's going places. Like, there's people I was like, this guy's, and your management is pretty cool, because I had a feeling.
I love him.
Yeah, he came as a feature, and I was like, he's good. So.
Yeah, we're trying to get him on the road as a headliner. So this is the first full year before we're running his hour. So basically, he's filming his special at the end of this year.
Nice. Taylor, you got anything you want to plug?
I stream on Twitch Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. Twitch.tv/Frodo, but the first O is a 0. FRO. FR's. I'll fucking fix it. All right. I'm tired.
Nice.
I'm hungry.
Nice. So let's do this raffle and see who gets these fuzzy handcuffs, and then we'll get out of here, guys.
All right, let me just make sure nothing else came in. It's a small one, so there's a really good chance to win.
Small one.
All right, let me
Freezing.
share.
For that.
I'm freezing. I'm not freezing. You're freezing.
Phrasing.
Oh.
Phrasing. It's a small one.
Everything's a dick joke.
Andrew doesn't like when you say we're raffling off Andrews, and it's a small one.
All right, let's see.
All right.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Money's on black. Wait.
Wingo Black.
Oh, there you go. Jen Winks. Good job.
Congratulations.
All right. There we go.
And the what size T-shirt you want, also, if you want a shirt as well as handcuffs. But yeah.
Will do. I'll get the size for you and I'll send it to you.
We'll figure it out. All right. Anything else to talk about, guys? I don't think so. We're good, right?
I think we're caught up. Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll see you guys Friday. Yeah, it's going to be Fucking Fan Friday. We'll see us Friday. Check it out. See you later. Bye.
Happy birthday, Jen and Andrew.